Okay, so if you take the name Joyce and add up the letters according to their places in the alphabet, Joyce equals 58. Has the same value as Nathan, 58. And Have Faith Josh 10:9:45. The time 9:45 could relate to this. And today is the 10th. Wednesday 10th of January 2018. And in 58 days from today, it will be Friday 9th of March 2018. Calendar also has a value of 58. 5 and 8 is 13. Age 13. Nathan was 13. And Jake was 11. If you add 58 and 11, you get 69. Red Rain, Riley, 69. And I think Riley's going to be the 11th storm, actually the 10th storm of 11 storms this season. So I think there will be 11 cyclones this season for Australia, and Riley will be number 10, and Riley will come on Friday 9th of March 2018. That's basically my prediction in a nutshell. And the fact that Joyce equals 58, and today is 58 days away from Friday the 9th of March 2018, leads me to think that Joyce will form today as a tropical cyclone. There is still some uncertainty, but based on this synchronicity, I predict that Joyce will become a hurricane today. And in this clip, the chief meteorologist mentions that the next cyclone that's forming now, or may be going to form today or tomorrow, is going to be named Irving. But actually Irving formed a few days ago, back on January 6th, but only just inside Australian waters, and then zipped off out of Australian waters. So Irving, sneaky boy, prankster, just like I thought.
A clean-up on Wednesday for New South Wales after wild storms battered the state. Central and southern areas were hit by supercell storms early in the afternoon around Canberra. There was a number of supercell storms. You can see here the pink there on the radar showing torrential rain and also hail. And then we had multi-cells in an organised line moving through the Illawarra. Narra had a gust of 122 k's an hour, Watamolla 113 and Port Botany over 90. Those storms moved off the coast of Sydney by 8 p.m. But it was the southern suburbs of Sydney where we had the worst of the weather. So many great shots coming in through social media. We had a shelf cloud rolling through southern Sydney. It always looks dangerous, and it was a severe storm. The Bureau, they were all over it. They had warnings out right through the afternoon. The main threat was damaging winds, a little bit of hail around the ACT, and we had briefly had some heavy rain. But the storms were moving quite quickly, so we didn't see widespread flash flooding as a result. Storms today mainly along the northern ranges of New South Wales, so it's all gone towards the north. Further north, we have a cyclone warning in place, a tropical low. It's moving off the North Kimberley coastline. Once it's sitting out over those warm tropical waters, it will be intensifying. The Bureau expect the cyclone to develop over the next 24 hours, and it's set to be named Irving. That's next on the list. We can see quite a slow movement over the next 24 hours going through to Thursday morning. The heaviest rain still along that northwest Kimberley coastline. But we have a cyclone warning in place from Curie Bay to Wallal Downs. That includes Broome. That area shaded in red potentially could see gale force winds in the next 24 hours. And as the system intensifies further, on Thursday, we could even see destructive winds developing in some of these areas. A cyclone watch extends down to Port Hedland. The watch area, you won't get gales in the next 24 hours, but could within 48 hours. Still far too early to say exactly when and where it will hit the coast, but later in the week, we're expecting an impact probably somewhere between Broome and Port Hedland, but more details over the next few days. If you require the assistance of the SES following severe weather, their number is 132 500.